Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. I'm trying to duplicate this shine, and I did it the first time in part one, and I think it looks pretty good. And then I started thinking of another way, and this might actually look better because it kind of fades away. So how I did that, let's make a duplicate of this, and let's take this one apart. Let's left click, right click. I'm going to do this one completely different. I'm going to set my nudge factor on something pretty low. I want a single line, and the only way I really know how to do this is make a duplicate and then nudge it up to where it's about in the middle. And you can see now I have a single line in the middle. I'm going to take my virtual segment delete key. I'm going to delete that line. I'm actually going to bring that same box in I had earlier, and I'm going to delete the center part of that line because I want two lines. Now we got this line. I want to take the shape tool and I want to make this line a little shorter. I don't want it all the way to the tip of the handlebar. And I'm going to do the same to this side. And of course, this doesn't really matter because I just realized he has grips on the handlebars. So this really isn't going to come into play. But now what we want to do is to take those two lines and nudge them up. You know what? I'm going to change my nudge factor to like 6. You want to use your nudge. I must have not hit 6. No, let's make it 10 then. Nudge them out of the way. And there you see they're together. So we need to go to object and break the curve apart. Then they're both going in one direction. So we're probably going to need to change that. I think we're actually going to take this one and right click and change the subpath because we want it going that way. I am going to get my artistic media tool on this, round it on one side and thin to the other. And as always, you got to go either up or down, but look at that. And it actually did them both at one time for us. See how it kind of fades away? I am going to go to object and break the 4 objects apart. I'm going to jump that up. And there's my original stroke. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to take these two and I'm going to left click, right click and get that outline. So from here on out, it's just like I did in the first video. I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill the handlebars in with black. I'm going to take our 2 new objects and fill them in with white. I am going to group them together, Control G, and I'm going to nudge them down. Now at the same time, go to Effects, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can really see what's happening. We've got them selected, Effects, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and from here is where you could change up stuff. But that to me looks even better than the original drawing as far as some shine. Because, I mean, it really looks good. And once he puts the handlebars on it and this rental part, let's see if we can't just, yeah, it's all grouped together. I'm not going to mess it up for him. And once he puts this on it, and make sure you go to object order, front of page. That looks pretty real. Same thing here, object order, front of page. I can't stop, it's almost too much fun. Object, order, front of page. One more little decal. And object, order, front of page. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.